Is it very feminine to be in your villain era? Okay. Welcome to episode 4 of But Wait, is this feminine? Now, as a former people pleaser and woman who, let me get myself adjusted here, and woman who used to, because of my pattern and conditioning, be the nice girl. Oh, I have to be so nice and demure and digestible. I can't allow myself to be seen as too rough or too much or too big. As a woman who thought that that was how I was going to get ahead in life, if I shrunk myself, if I wasn't the biggest light in the room, right? I thought that was how I could be safe because that's what I was taught. Make sure that you're ladylike. Make sure that, people see you as being the sweet girl, the nice girl. That's literally what I was taught. And that is the story of many of us. Make sure that you're nice. Make sure that you sacrifice yourself. All the while, what you're doing is denying yourself and abandoning yourself, okay? And your life will be disrupted by this line of thinking, whether that's attracting and keeping, because you can attract people who want to talk to you, men or women or situations, all right, and be in alignment. But the difference is, are you entertaining them? Okay. So you can attract them, you can magnetize them to you, and then because you have this low sense of self-value and self-worth, you entertain them. Not very feminine. The digestible, nice, sweet girl, that soft-spoken girl, that is a wounded feminine. Let me tell you something about the feminine essence. She has been diluted and has been projected on to be something that is palatable for people. But that is not the true essence of the feminine. Think about the moon. The moon has her cycles. She can get dark. We love the moon and looking at her and be like, oh, you're so beautiful. And she is. Okay. But she also doesn't play. Do you ever see the moon changing up her cycles? No, she doesn't care what's going on. She remains who she is, whether she's dark, whether she's full, whether she's light. This is about accepting who you are at your core. That's the whole point of this podcast, to be quite honest with you. And I think if you separate, detach yourself from the standard quo of what the feminine is, right? Again, I love the glow up videos and the soft life videos, all needed. However, part of the feminine essence is being unique, being dark sometimes. And it can be uncomfortable at first, and this was so hard for me. After years and cycles of being the nice, sweet, digestible girl, woman, and then deciding, you know what? I am destroying my life. I am missing opportunities. There are people who are not as qualified as me getting ahead, as they should. Good for them. Good for them. Why? Because they believe in themselves. They believe in themselves. They believe that they are impenetrable. But here I am, just waiting to be chosen and picked. And so I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to say anything that's going to be too disturbing to people or make people uncomfortable. wasting years of my life, missing opportunities. What? No more. But it's uncomfortable at first. It's uncomfortable when you set a boundary and decide, hey, you know what? Actually, I'm not available to be your free therapist. You know what? I'm actually deserving to be compensated for my wisdom. I have a lot of wisdom. Hey, you know what? Actually, you were going to go pay a therapist to sit here and listen to you, which is great. Go do that. But you want me to do it for free? You want me to be available for you to carry your emotional weight and your emotional labor for free? Do you realize, I need to do a whole podcast on this. Do you realize that that actually leaks your energetic or your energy? Yeah. You just sitting and listening to someone vent actually leaks feminine energy from you. You know how I know? Guess what? You know why a therapist gets paid? A therapist gets paid because it's energy to sit and listen to someone and be present for them. So the energy exchange is money, whether that's insurance or it's out of your pocket. Villain era. No, actually, you don't get to just sit and tell me your problems without compensating me for it. Energy exchange. You're not getting ready to drain me. Okay? You're not getting ready to do it. Forget about it. It is feminine to be in your villain era because the consequences, the cost is you leaking energy. I don't care. If you are a woman who allows people to just take whatever they want, including your listening ear. And that's the thing. You think that is just, no, I'm not gonna cook, I'm not gonna clean for them. I'm not, no, it's also emotional labor, emotional weight that you are taking on that you could be preserving to start your own business, to give yourself energy to take care of yourself, right? That is mental space that could be preserved for your next creative idea, your next inspiration, your next trip. You know why you don't know where to go to find love or for to allow love to find you? It's because you have so much mental clutter here from taking on everybody else's stuff. So, your brain, this is science. Your brain doesn't have any room to take any more ideas. Your brain doesn't say, hey, you know what? We need to take a trip here where you find the love of your life. The love of your life finds you. Villain era. Step into the door. Walk up to the door of your villain era. Open the door and step through. No one's going to be hurt. This is not, you're not harming anyone by stepping into your villain era. The only person that you're harming by not is yourself. You're missing opportunities. You want to know why you don't have the things that you want in your life? It's because you decided that you don't get to be the main character. You decided that you're not valuable enough. You decided that you don't have enough worth. Okay? I'm telling you, I know this firsthand. And yes, again, it is uncomfortable at first. Like, did I just say no? Yes. Yes. You did just say no. Congratulations. And no one was harmed. Another problem with you missing your villain era is when you disrupt someone, when you say, you know what, I'm going to keep helping this person, I'm going to keep helping this person, even though it's at the expense of my energy, what you're doing is you're not allowing them their own journey. You're trying to control, this is part of ego. You're trying to control their trajectory and their journey, okay, by trying to be the digestible, nice woman. That's not fair to them. Yes, it's going to be, they could get upset with you. Okay, they're safe being upset. Allow them to be upset. I totally get it. They're allowed to be upset if they want to. But you cannot keep interrupting someone's journey and pattern because your ego wants to be seen as the sweet, nice one. Okay? This is the most difficult thing when it comes to stepping into your villain era. It won't even be seen as feminine. Okay? The optics don't look good for you. Oh, she said no. She said no to me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it doesn't look good. But it will actually can save your life, quite literally. Because when you are the villain, when you put yourself first, you make different decisions. You've been making decisions that aren't in alignment with you. Therefore, putting you in rooms that you shouldn't even be in, that you're too good for. But when you decide, you know what, that's not good enough for me, I don't care, then you move into alignment. Then the opportunities start coming to you. Your villain era is pivotal in your journey in the feminine essence. Okay, it's not, again, not pretty, not comfortable at first, but you know what? As you train your brain to believe, to know that this is what you're worth and this is the new era of yourself that you're stepping into, everything, everything's gonna be good. Just expose your brain, your nervous system to, I deserve this. I deserve to put myself first. And guess what? You're going to have more energy for when you do get an inspired action to help someone, right? Without expending your energy. It's going to work out even better. It's going to be smoothless. Smoothless? It's going to be smooth. It's going to be smooth, I mean. All right. If you need help with this, again, I have a whole nervous system. If you're new here, by the way, I'm Mazur. I'm a nurse and a spiritual healer for women who want to emotionally regulate themselves and start manifesting the lives of their dreams. Okay. We do feminine energetics out of the box here. It's not digestible, but it's authentic. All right. I have a whole nervous system healing suite. It's trauma informed. It helps you to move into states. It uses science-backed principles to help you move into more safe neural nervous system states. I have rituals and I have readings. I'm also an intuitive reader. I have downloads. Go ahead and I have it linked for you below. Welcome to your villain era. You deserve it. You're here because you're ready. Okay? Like, subscribe, follow if you're listening to me, comment below, and let me know if you're ready to step into your villain era. All right? Bye.